On this week's show, we covered the baseball and softball games versus Hoosick Falls, Hoosick Valley, and Stillwater. All that and more on This Week in SCC Sports. Welcome to This Week in SCC Sports. I'm your host, the voice of the Saints, Brandon Karam, SCC class of 2020. This week we start with boys varsity baseball. On Monday, the boys started their season off strong, picking up a 14-2 victory over Hoosick Falls in 5 innings. Dylan Custer pitched 4 innings and struck out 6 batters and led the Saints' offensive attack with 4 hits and 2 RBIs. Jake Hart, Dante Marin, and Kane Nawald all added 2 RBIs. Here's Dylan Custer and Coach Lambert.
It was a team effort. Everybody did pretty well. When I was pitching, I just focused on throwing strikes and letting my teammates do the work in the field.
I've always said that sometimes the toughest opponent that you're going to face in the Northeast is the weather. And, it's tough to play baseball in this, and the kids, they give them credit, and Hoosick Falls credit to be out here, making plays and things like that. I just think we've made a few more plays and we really hit the ball well, and of course Dylan was key today.
The softball team also picked up a win 8-2. Victoria Alvord pitched a complete game with 11 strikeouts. Cassidy Hayner led with 2 hits, including a home run and 3 RBIs. Victoria Alvord and Grace O'Reilly both added 2 RBIs in the win. On Wednesday, the baseball and softball teams traveled to Hoosick Valley. The boys jumped out to an early 4-2 lead after the second inning, and after an 8-run 7th inning, the boys went on to win 14-2. Terrell Tillman pitched phenomenal, going 6 innings and striking out 14 batters. Caden Lurch had 3 hits and an RBI, and Nick Winslow also added 3 hits and 1 RBI. Tyler Harden had 2 hits, including a 3-run home run in the 7th inning. Here's Terrell and Tyler.
It went really good. We started off hitting the ball not that well, but after a couple innings, we got our thing done and we started getting hits. It was a good win overall. The home run was a nice compliment to it and helped us get some more runs to beat this team.
Tyler, how do you think you guys are going to play as we move forward towards the end of the season and the rest of the season?
I think we're going to keep getting better and better. Our confidence just keeps going up, and as it warms up, our arms get more fresh and the bats get more pop.
The softball team was in a back-and-forth game the whole way, with the score tied 7-7 heading into extra innings. The Lady Saints scored 4 runs in the top of the 8th inning, including a 3-run home run from Cassidy Hayner, her second of the game. Victoria Alvord pitched all 8 innings and struck out 8 batters in the 11-10 victory. On Friday, the boys took on Stillwater. After falling behind 2-1 heading into the 3rd inning, the Saints responded with 3 runs in the 3rd and 6 runs in both the 5th and 6th innings. Dante Marin pitched a strong 5 innings and struck out 10 batters. He added 3 hits and 4 RBI, with Terrell Tillman picking up 4 hits and 3 RBIs, and Nick Winslow adding 3 hits and 2 RBIs in the 16-3 win in 6 innings. Here's Dante Marin.
I think you did good all around, hitting, pitching, fielding, a couple amazing plays in the outfield and infield. Overall, I think you did really well.
The softball team made easy work of Stillwater, scoring 9 runs in the 1st inning, 2 in the 2nd inning, and 5 in the 3rd inning. Julia Murdoch had 4 hits and 5 RBIs, and Molly O'Reilly had 3 hits and 3 RBIs, and pitched 5 innings with 9 strikeouts in the 16-4 win in 5 innings. Here's Coach Simpson.
For the first week here, we've gone 3-0. We've hit the ball extremely well. I think we had over 10 hits every game. We had 15 hits today. When the bats are swinging like that, things look good. But Molly O'Reilly, first game pitching, she did extremely well. She was throwing the hardest I've seen her throw in my 2 years of coaching. But to go 3-0 in the first week and to cap it off with a mercy win like this, us coaches couldn't be happier. So kudos to the girls.
Coming up, here's what's on tap for this week. We'll see you next week on YouTube, so stay tuned.